doing? Happy Thursday. It is a Thursday. Hope we're all doing well. I made a mistake because I was just living my best life, shopping, and then I went on to check the sale and it said 6 o'clock. And I'm like an hour away and it's 5:30. And this whole day I'm planning on being back for 6:30. I'm like, I'm gonna have my sale at 6:30. Obviously I'm late because Juliet called me. But I'm like, oh, my sale's at 6:30. And then I get on there and I see I had it scheduled for 6. And I was like, oh no. So I pushed it back. So I do apologize to anybody who was here at 6 o'clock. Let me get over to YouTube and get us fixed up over there. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. Let me see. Alrighty. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. Content. Live. I said 6:30. Okay, good. I had it in my head that it was 6:30. Like I looked at the time I had scheduled for and I was like, what? I don't know what I was doing. I think last week it was 6:32. So I'm not sure what was going on. Oh, I only have about 20 items tonight because I didn't get a whole lot. So today, that's a different story. I bought a lot of things today. In fact, the cashier was like, I think this is the longest receipt I've seen in 26 years. And I was like, well, I guess I'm the record holder now. So that being said, I'm going to have that sale on June 8th. And I found some really crazy cool stuff. So we'll do that June 8th. And I already started bringing the boxes in because I have paperweights in those boxes as well. No, that was at an antique mall. That I haven't been to in about like 5 years. So I had some catching up to do. Hello. So yeah, I guess let's get started. I'm going to jump right in. Items are preloaded. We're going to go through them. I do not have clear pictures of the micro mosaics because they forgot to put them in my stuff. And so I got them back. I didn't have them. I actually had to go and pick them up today so that I would have them for the sale. But let's see here. We'll start right at the top, right at the beginning. This is simple. I got these things in Quakertown. So let me, a few things from Quakertown and a few things from, where else? Shrewsbury. Was that actually a Shrewsbury? Quakertown and Shrewsbury. All right, let me get this little vase. My shelves are a little full over here with all the upcoming sales, so they're a little bit hard to find things. How did I find my first clients like the Airbnb? I'm sure they love. Oh, well, they're coming on June 5th. June 5th is our first booking. So the weekend of June 5th, and we'll find out then. How many help you list? I have 2 employees who work here in the building, and they kind of rotate. And yeah. And then I did all the listing on these. So I list 2. It's between the 3 of us. All right, so let's run this little guy. I love the glaze on this. I thought it was really pretty. It was kind of reminiscent of Bill Campbell, but it's marked MH on the bottom. I don't know what that is, but the glaze is gorgeous. So we're going to run it starting at $24. And there it goes. It is running. Thank you for your purchase. Oh, I see you guys found the butt now. I appreciate that. But today from Las Vegas. Woohoo! Yes. So we actually have 2 bookings. We have 2. I do feel like, it may have been affected a little bit by the verified only. I think we're not getting as many, but I'd rather have people be verified to book it than not. So, Bandit, thank you so much. I know you like your little guys, and this one will be yours. Thank you very much. I'll stick that over here for you. Yay! Right, this one actually came from Freedom Consignments, which is right next door to the Shrewsbury Goodwill. So I will grab that off the shelf. This is such a pretty little thing, and it looks really nice against the black. Let's see if it'll... Yeah, so you can really see the iridescence there when it's against the black versus me just holding it. But here it is. Really pretty flared piece. There's the bottom with the pontil. I don't know who makes this, but I think I've had similar pieces in the past. It measures about 3 3/4 tall. So let's run it. Here it goes. It is running. So you got all your paperweights in, Logan? It took me a while to get mine in. I'm only halfway done. So I've got like another bunch to go. I should probably prioritize that next after this. Get them all done. I think I have 21 and I need 50 to 60. So, Bandit, thank you very much. Congratulations. This is a really pretty one. I wish I could give you more information on it, but I can tell you it's really pretty. So let me put this over here with the other little guy. Yes, absolutely. You are very welcome. Sure thing. Just load paperweights into our stores, right? Yes. Yeah, just load the paperweights because I'll do it later tonight. I don't know if I'll do it tonight or tomorrow, but I'll just put all the paperweights on the homepage. Day and time. Okay, so my slot. So I'm kicking it off on Saturday. Kicking it off, I think around noon sometime. I think maybe prior to noon, and then I'm going live at 2 p.m. Eastern. So I'll be live from 2 to 4. Yeah, 2 to 4. That's my time slot on Saturday. So you can join me on Saturday. But I would tell you to just like run the whole thing. Oh, I go live at 4. Look, he's keeping track of me. I go live at 4. He's at 2. So, I mean, you can come at 2 and check out Logan. I guarantee you Logan's got some really cool pieces because I've seen him posting them over in Paperweight Heaven. So if you come at 2, you won't be disappointed. You won't be disappointed if you come at all because there's some really cool paperweights in the lineup. All 4 days. But yeah, Logan's at 2. I'm at 4. Thank you, Logan. I'm glad you're here to clarify. I appreciate that. I'm at 4. 4. Did I already get my next item? Yes. It's this. So I think it says Matt Rowland. I think that's what it says on the bottom. There is a Matt Rowland ceramics. I don't know. So we're going to run this. It measures about 5.5 inches tall. And starting at 20. There it goes. It's running. I really like the design on it. I like that it's just kind of scribbles, but then it's also like a dark watercolor. What are you guys confused about? I missed it. What's confusing? Yes, has. No, she does not. No. She does not. She never made the switch. Yes, there is a sports card category. There sure is. All right, Glass Jean is our Glass Genie. Glass Jean, you are the winner. Thank you very much. Congratulations on this pretty little vase. I'm going to put this right over here. They ask for man things if anyone can help. Who's asking for man? Oh, they're asking for man cave things. Yeah, there are sports cards pinned to the homepage, and we actually have a category for that, which I can put up right now. We have like a Mantiques category. Oh, we got to come over to knickknacks.net. So this is where we are right now. We are on knickknacks.net. So it's knickknacks.net. This is where I'm having my sale. I'm having it on knickknacks.net. So even though you're seeing it on Facebook or you're seeing it on YouTube, we're having the sale on knickknacks.net. So I can see your comments on YouTube and I can see your comments on Facebook, but we're over on Knickknacks. So in order to participate in the sale, in order to buy things, you got to be on Knickknacks. And it takes about 2 minutes to register. You just pop on over, put in your payment information and your shipping information, and then you are good to go. But you got to be on knickknacks.net in order to bid and to participate. Yeah, we have about, currently there's 465 people watching this sale. I don't know how many of those are over on YouTube. I could probably check. 120 on YouTube. So, Joni, you have to come over to Knickknacks. Currently, you are on YouTube. But if you go to your web browser, like your Chrome or your Safari or your Internet Explorer, and you type in knickknacks.net, it will bring you over to Knickknacks. But you are on YouTube currently. So you have to come here. www.knickknacks.net. So come on over to Knickknacks. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. And join us on Knickknacks. It's a pretty cool place. We have about over 100,000 listings, over 44,000 members, and 4,700 sellers. So it's growing really fast. We're like one of the newest and the fastest growing e-commerce marketplaces on the net. So it's definitely worth checking out and coming over and joining us. So let me grab our next item. The Ken Edwards. This is great. Where is he lurking? He is. Okay, so this is Ken Edwards. Ken Edwards had multiple artists working underneath him. And this marking right here would indicate which artist it was. You know, they usually have like a little squiggle. Like sometimes it's like a cockroach. I've seen the cockroach before. Like it's just little different guys. So anyway, this is a duck, obviously. And I love that the bottom is like this. It's like a little cog. And he also has the definition to his wings. So he's really cool. So we're going to run this. We're going to start it at 22 and 23, and it's going to run for 20 seconds. And while this is running, I'm going to add mantiques to the drop-down menu on Knickknacks so that if you're looking for mantiques, you can find it very, very easily. All right. I'm going to add it right now. You haven't had the courage. Well, come on over. There's nothing to be afraid of. Trying to add your address, but it's not letting me. Where are you located? All right, Cactus Lover 375. Thank you very much. Congratulations on this sweet little duck. I've never seen one like this before, so this was pretty exciting. And it is now yours. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let me see. I'm going to I'm going to fix this real quick. 1 second. I'm going to put mantiques in the drop down. So if you go under listings and you go to search by collection, that'll now show up after I do this. So edit, and we will do featured, show on listings page, save changes. Okay, so now if you go to Knickknacks, and you go to all listings on the left column, and you go to the collection drop down, you should see mantiques at the very bottom. So you can click on mantiques and you will see all the mantiques. I don't know what's in there. I have no idea what people have been adding to that category. Looks like some cool and very manly things. So you can check it out. One of the items at the top. I don't know. I gotta get this place cleared out, and then I'll bring this stuff over from there. I don't know. I'm thinking of selling it all. Everybody's always like, no, don't sell it. All right, let's do the fish. Let's do the fish dish. Huh? Let me grab the fish dish. All right, we have the not for sale. Let's do this. This is Wild Earth. It is Wild Earth Pottery. I think I've had their stuff before, but I just thought that this little guy was darling. So when you see glass like this, it's not for food use, just FYI. So it's definitely a trinket dish, so to put your trinkets in. But I thought he was so stinky. You have one of these? It is so cute. I love that it has the melted glass as the water. It's so sweet. So we're going to run this. And there it goes. I love it. I was so excited when I saw it. His little face. Yeah, he's definitely adorable. Like, what is that? Wild Earth. And then I think I've had it before. Oh, thank you for the raid. Welcome all our raider friends. Welcome in. Thank you. Thank you. What time is it in Sweden? I feel like it's late. Maybe not. 1 a.m. Oh my gosh. That's late. That is late. All right, Paris Orty is our winner. Thank you very much. Congratulations on this little cutie. I'm going to put it over here. And we are going to grab the next one. Oh, it's the snail. Oh my goodness, the snail. So this is also Wild Earth. And it's such a... He's got the same little face. So he is, or really early. You're right. Or it's really early. So he is just a little, oh my gosh, why does he have a hole in there? What? Oh, maybe that's just to let the steam out, because now I'm like trying to rip him apart. He's got a little hole in there. And I'm like, is he a whistle? Is he? But I think I'm thinking too much about it. We're going to run him. He's going to start at 21 and run for 20 seconds. And he is running. He's got to air out. That was probably to let the air out while he's firing. Oh, thank you for your bid. I know. They were so sweet. When I saw them in the case, I couldn't leave them behind. I felt bad about leaving the fish behind, because there was a fish that I left behind. But it was more expensive than all the others. And I was like, oh. For turtle toots. Oh, I love that. Wait, is this a turtle? I thought it was a snail. I think it's I'm like, wait, now I have to. He doesn't have feet. maybe. Okay. Paris Orty, this one is yours. Thank you very much. Well, you had me second guessing. I'm like, oh wait, is this a turtle? Did I get that wrong? Because it wouldn't surprise me if I did. I've been known to get my it is Paris or die. Yeah, no, I always say it wrong, and I feel like everyone gets a good chuckle out of it, even Paris or die. I think I do that every time you win something, and then everyone's like, oh, it's Paris or die. It's funny. I know. I feel like I should just keep it up at this point, because I'm like, Paris Orty. I know. I have the worst time with the usernames, and it's just kind of my shtick to like make it worse than it is. Go out and come back in. What's going on? Is somebody having issues? Does anyone know why live sales load in black screen sometimes from Chrome browser on an Android? And I'm just listening. Yeah, try going out and then coming back in. That's what everyone's suggesting. I don't know. I can't say that word right now. All right, let me grab the owl. I will say I do not have the snowman tonight. I do not have the snowman because I had a buyer from Canada reach out to me who was interested in the snowman. And so I'm saving it until we can ship to Canada again. So I'm holding that. Let me grab this. I do have the owl. So it turns out the artist of these pieces is actually from Carlisle, which is crazy because I got them in Shrewsbury, which is about an hour from here. This is Susie Stam Andrews, and they're just really whimsical and fun. They're like anthropomorphic because they're wearing clothes. You can't find the category for mantiques. Can anyone help me? I can help you. Are you on a computer? Here, let me show you. I will open this up. Knickknacks. Yes. Okay, watch this. So if you go over here and you go to listings, and then you can go to collection, and scroll to the bottom and you will see Mantiques. And then this is all the Mantiques. So this is everything that our sellers have tagged as Mantiques. Like I said, I don't know what all is in here. I don't know what's been tagged as Mantiques. But there you go. Those are the Mantique things. Looks like there's some cool stuff in there. So, yeah, take a scroll through there and check it out. Got steins, lanterns, and a giant key tag safety pin. Everybody needs one of those. Ooh, look at this bridge lamp. Ooh, I used to sell so many of those back when I first started. Back when I was originally Crazy Lamp Lady, I sold so many bridge lamps to California. It was crazy. I'd scoop them up here for like 30 bucks, and then I'd sell them to California for hundreds of dollars. But shipping back then for like a giant bridge lamp to California was like $30. Can you imagine shipping one of those to California nowadays? Like, ew. All right, let's run this owl. I know, right? All right, let's run this owl. Like I said, very sweet. No chips. Well, I take that back. There is a little paint chip right there on his eyebrow. That's all we got. So let's run it, starting at 32. And there he goes. He's running. He is running. You collect snowman for many years? Oh, I love that. Had to go in August to get the best and cutest. Oh. Yeah, I've known a few people who collect snowmen, actually. I have. All right, so this is going to end up in the buy it now. So I will move this over to buy it now. So if anyone changes their mind, and you decide, oh, I really need that owl, you know where to find it. I'm going to stick it right over here. Okay. He's so stinking cute. I just love his face. I don't mind him holding on a little bit longer. All right, let me grab. Oh, is it? Yay! Welcome. Let me grab this. Welcome to Knickknacks. Now you can see everybody's comments. You can see what you were missing out on, because we could always see your comments, but you couldn't see everybody else's comments. Oh, man. All right, so here we have this whale. This is Pilgrim. It's a pilgrim whale. He's just missing his pilgrim clothes. Just kidding. He's pilgrim glass. So here he is. I love the coloring of this. So he's a little bit yellow, he's a little bit blue, and then he's got that dimpled red eye, and he's even got his little mouth here. You can kind of see the definition of his mouth. The bottom is polished completely smooth, and he also has controlled bubbles. So he's pretty fantastic. I was really excited when I found this. I thought it was pretty amazing. We're going to start him at 42, and it is running. The Pilgrim Moretti. I almost said owl. It's definitely a whale. It's not an owl. E. Thomas, thank you. Thank you very much. I guess it looks better with something against it, doesn't it? There he is. All right, E. Thomas. Congratulations. Congrats on this beautiful whale. He's so good. I love him. And I hope you love him too. I know you love your glass critters. Let's see. Okay, we got the Viking owl. Move to stage. Yep. I know what you like. All right, so next we have the Viking owl, which is really cool. I'd never seen this owl before. It does have its original sticker on the back, and it is obviously cobalt blue. And I don't know, there's not much else to say about it. It measures about 3.5 inches tall. Hello, Darlene. Hello. All right, let's run. You did? Yes, I picked that up in a recent video. I sure did. Yeah, I just in the past week. Yeah, so I've been buying the stuff, and then I'm running the sale on the stuff like the following Wednesday or Thursday. So Thursday nights seem to be the antiques / antique store stuff. And then Wednesday's Goodwill. So everybody kind of knows the schedule now. And these sales are usually preloaded. So if you ever see something, I usually have them preloaded. Looks like E. Thomas wins the owl. Thank you again. Another glass critter. I'm going to put it back here for you. That was cool. That was an exciting find. Like I said, I never saw that glass owl before. I was like, what is this, Viking? All right, let me grab this. This is really cool. This is hand-painted enamel. It has the rough pontil on the bottom, so it's a little sharp, probably Victorian era. It's a very light blue, very pretty pale blue. I did not, and you know what? I forgot to preload it too. So I'll run it at the end of this sale. I really did want to figure out who it was, but we'll run this last. We will run the house. It's so cool. I couldn't figure it out. But anyway, we'll run this. This is 6.5 inches tall. I realized it while I was out shopping today. I was like, oh crap, I forgot to preload that. So let's run this starting at $40, and it is running. The enamel on this is really nice too. It looks faded, but it's actually white, like it's supposed to be white. So it starts to fade over time and just wear out. But this one's pretty nice. And the blue is so pretty. You know, I didn't even check if it glows. I probably should have done that. Everybody always asks, does it? Nobody asked if this one glows. Oh, you know what? It does have a little bit of a glow. No way. I feel like JB Pumpkin is our winner. Congratulations. Now you get to see if it glows. Let's see. I'm pretty sure there's a glow here. Oh, maybe it's just a little bit. If you hold it close, you see a little bit of a green glow. I don't know if you guys can see it. I was looking for my special black light. I just had it the other day because I was playing with it with Peter. Peter wanted to see, oh, there it is. Peter wanted to see something, and I was like, all right, let's play with it. Even that one, it's not really, you can see it a little bit, but I thought it was going to be like, pow! Fantastic! I love that. Well, congratulations. It's a beautiful piece. I liked the light blue. I don't really come across that color very often. All right, let's do, this one's really pretty. This is so pretty, and I was very surprised it's not marked. And then again, it might be marked on the pontil, and I just can't see it because it does look like they stamped it. And I don't know if maybe I'm just not able to make it out. I don't know. It does kind of look like it's stamped there on the bottom. So maybe it is marked and I'm just not seeing it. Oh, wait. Is it marked? I think there's a letter there. I'm just not sure. It is so pretty. Here, let's see. There, now you can see the colors. So it's like a pinky blue modeling. Really pretty color. It's a little bit, it's not like completely uniform. You know, there's a little bit of crudeness to it. Hello, Alberta, Canada. Hello, hello. Isn't it gorgeous? So we're going to run it. I'm going to start it. It's going to start at $20. And there it goes. It is running. Gorgeous piece. And I'll show you again the bottom. Just maybe you guys can see what I mean? It kind of looks like an R. That's what I mean. I'm like, oh, maybe it is stamped. Kind of looks like it is stamped down there. There's definitely something there. I'm glad you guys love it. I was pretty excited about it. And Cincy Bonnie, that one is yours. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Such a beautiful piece. I love the color. Just wait till you see it in person. The colors are fantastic. I'm going to put it over. You know what's funny is like over on Facebook, I think that it's different setup than here on Knickknacks where I'm selling things, because here on Knickknacks, the comments go to right here. And then this here, where my fingers are, this is the only section that is clear for me. This is the only section where I can show the items and there's nothing obstructing them. So I don't know how it looks on Facebook, because on Facebook, I get asked that a lot to lower the items. But if I lower them down here on knickknacks, they're actually covered up by the comments. So I think there's some sort of discrepancy there. Because on knickknacks where I'm selling them, I don't want them to be covered up by comments. Yeah, it's kind of weird. So I'm gonna set this over here. I'll try to hold it at the bottom of the comments, like right here in the middle. And hopefully that'll be like the happy medium. Love the new paperweight spot on Instagram. Oh, you like the kittens? Yeah, the kitten, I should say, the kitten. The kitten was wonderful to work with. I really enjoyed that. Let me grab this vase. Definitely a lot easier to work with than Laurel. You know, I was like, here, kitten, here's some paperweights. And the cat was like, oh, this is fun. So here's a hand-painted porcelain vase. I don't know. I've always loved the hand-painted stuff, you guys know. It is signed on the bottom. It is made in Germany. There's really not much else to say about it. We're going to run it. And there goes it. Yes, it is Shelby's kitten. She actually, I guess one of her friends called her. The mom kept putting it in the middle of the road. The mom cat was like, I'm done with you. I've had enough. And so the mom cat just kept putting it in the middle of the road. So her friend called her and was like, I need you to take this cat because it's going to get hit. And so she went and she rescued the kitty. So she's been nursing it because it's just so tiny. So she's been weaning it. It's just kind of cute. It's kind of cute. Yeah. So it's not a shop cat. It's not my cat. It's not going to be here for a permanent situation. It's just hanging out. Looks like Terrelise is our winner. Thank you very much. Congratulations on the pretty vase. I do need a shop cat. I don't disagree with that statement. I feel like I do need a shop cat, in fact. The problem is I'm not here all the time, and the girls have Friday and the weekends off, so it would be like, where does the cat go when nobody's here? That I would have to figure that out. All right, let me grab this follette. This is so pretty. I've had this pottery before. I know I have. It's right here. I don't remember what it was, though. I don't know if it was a vase or if it was a bowl, but I do remember. I know, and that was Stage brought up that point. She's like, yeah, I don't know if I'd have a cat in here. I was like, what do you mean? I was like, oh, yeah, no, you're probably right. That's probably a bad idea. So this is follette. It has beautiful coloring. I don't know. It's the blues and the purples, isn't it? I'm doing the blues. That comes next. The perfume is next. Don't worry, I got it. So here is this bowl. It is marked follette. We are going to run this. Somebody in my comments told me that follette pottery is from Louisiana. So I did not know that. We're going to run it starting at $20, and it is running. It is running. Thank you for your bid, Ginger. Then I do have the micro mosaic pieces too, because I had to go and get them. And there's something else in here. There's 4. Oh, the perfume. There's a perfume in here too. The little smoky perfume. Forgot about that one. Ginger, thank you. Congratulations on the bowl. That one will be yours. All right, so next I think in order is the perfume. Yes, so they had this as an inkwell. I feel like it could also be a perfume. It's kind of like up for interpretation. This piece is so amazing. So I was like, I don't know if I feel like it's steel. This is a amethyst over opaline, and then it is carved. So, you know, you have your cut to clear. This would be like a cut to opaline. And I think it might be Bohemian. It is incredible. It is an incredible piece. And like I said, I think it might be something good and important. But, you know, I only paid $20 for it. So ultimately I decided, you know what, we're gonna run it. It's got little feet here, little feet. So I did find 2 decanters. I found 2 decanters that matched it, but I couldn't see what they sold for at auction. They were like at a fancy auction house. So let's run it. We're going to start it at 45, and it is running. Sweet little glass perfume, maybe. Inkwell / perfume, we'll say that. And it's so cool the way they carved it, and they even the top. Yeah, I don't know. It was pretty neat. Like I said, I tried researching it, but there really wasn't a whole lot out there. Rhonda, thank you so much. Congratulations. I hope that you love this. And I hope that you're able maybe to find out more information on it, because I think that it is really something special. So let me pass this over here. Yay! I'm glad that you love it. Yes, you have to be on knickknacks.net in order to bid. So if you're out on Facebook, if you're over on YouTube, you got to be on knickknacks.net in order to bid. It's this sign's better. It's knickknacks.net. It's knickknacks.net. My name is Jocelyn. In case you didn't know, I own Knickknacks. It is one of the newest and fastest growing e-commerce marketplaces on the internet. We have over 47,000 members. 44,000 members, over 4,700 sellers, and over 100,000 listings. And we're growing like crazy. And we would love to have you be a part of our community, because that's what's important to us, is community, positive vibes. That's kind of what it's all about. So come on over to Knickknacks. Knickknacks.net. But we can see your comments. You can't bid or participate unless you're over here. So it's Knickknacks on it. And I think we probably have quite a few sellers who are live at this very moment. So even if, I'm not live, I can almost guarantee that there's going to be other sellers live. Last night, I just have to tell you guys this real quick before we get into the micro mosaics. Last night, I was so excited to see shapewear on Knickknacks. Like, what? It's a silly thing to be excited about, but I was so excited. I know. I sent it over to Christina. I was like, look at this. And I will tell you, she killed it. She killed it with the shapewear. I sent her a message this morning. I said, congratulations. I thought that was amazing. So I think she's having another sale tonight. So if you would like the shapewear tonight, Crystal's deals, maybe. I'm scrolling through. I'm like, oh wait, maybe she's not going live tonight. I thought she had one scheduled tonight. Maybe she doesn't. But yes, so keep an eye on her. Watch for her next show, because she totally killed it. It was awesome. I was so excited. So excited. All right. You did your first clothing show earlier. Oh, that's so awesome. That makes me so happy. I love seeing us moving in different direction. Like, that makes me so happy. That makes me so, we kind of we started with the vintage and just kind of testing out other things. And I think it's awesome. All right, let's see. Let's get into the micros. Okay, so like I said earlier, I do not have pictures of these, real good, clear pictures, because I have to go back and pick them up. So, this is the perfume. We don't really need to open that because I don't even have that loaded in. So, wait a second. These were wrapped together. Okay, we're good. This is so amazing. Oh, I love it. I've never had one of these before, because usually they're so expensive. Like, I can't even touch them. I look at them and I admire them, but I usually can't do anything with them because they're so expensive. So this is really cool to be able to offer this to you guys. So this is the mirror, right? Oh, no. Yeah, this is the mirror. So it is a handheld mirror with the micro mosaic. I could see, here's the handle. Let's start with the handle. Here is the handle. I could see that there are a few little tiles missing right here, possibly by where it connects. But other than that, it looks pretty tidy up on top. Let you guys be the judge. Isn't it amazing? It's so good. Here's the back. So it's not marked, but you guys who know the micro mosaics know the micro mosaics. This is made in Italy. I just love the handle. I think that's where it's at for me. So we're going to run this. We're going to start it at $86, and it's going to run for 20 seconds. And there it goes. It is running. Sweet little handheld mirror. My first one ever sold on TikToks. It's pretty exciting. I'm like, how much do they have on that? All right, I'm in. I know, isn't it gorgeous? And it looks like it's going to Delyn. Congratulations, Delyn. This is a wonderful piece. Fantastic. I love it. All right, set it over here. Oh my gosh, this guy. I love this so much. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm giddy. I just skipped right to this one. Look at this. Yeah, oh, absolutely. Thank you, Dylan. I appreciate it. Look at this one. So this is a photo frame. It has the little kickstand. So you have the kickstand on it. Again, this one is not marked Italy, but I mean, come on. So it looks like it's missing, but it's actual all little black pieces of glass. And what's cool about this is the design is raised. So the flowers are raised up against the black. So let me just check it over. I don't see any missing cane. And it does have glass in it too. Sometimes the glass gets broken. It does have its glass. So, so this is so cool. So we're going to start it at 80 and it's going to for 20 seconds. And it is running. What happened to my nails? Inevitably. Thank you, Dylan. Thank you very much. I stopped getting them done because I felt like they needed to breathe and heal. And so I'll probably start again at some point, but I was just like, you know what? It's time to give him a break. Dylan, congratulations. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm so like, you're going to love these pieces, I hope. Any more clear out shows at the old shop? At some point, yes. My focus these days had been Airbnb, which we're going to have our first guest soon. That was like Airbnb, and then paperweight sale. And now I feel like I can maybe shift my focus. Although we want to do that October show, which I really need to get on top of. So might take the back burner to that. I don't know. All right, so here's another little photo frame. This is so pretty with the yellow. And look at the little, oh my God, she looks like Floral. Isn't that so cute? Look at her. With little curls. I didn't notice that until just now. That is so sweet. I love that, isn't it? All right, so oh, let me pin it. Hang on, I don't even have it pinned. All right, so we have the yellow border and then all of the little pieces all the way around the edge. The corners seem to be the most intricate on this one. Corners are a little bit more intricate. And then there is the back and the little kickstand. This kickstand like really is a stretch. I mean, I guess you could probably prop it a little bit shorter. But we're going to run it. I mean, yeah, imagine that little girl was watching Knick Knacks now as an adult. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. She's so sweet. All right, let's run it, starting at $60. And there it goes. It is running. Sweet little girl in the micro mosaic frame. Oh, she's so darling. I know. I just love it. She's very sweet. Did you see the mirror? I don't know if she did. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm keeping this one. I'm gonna keep it. At least for now. Maybe I'll list it up later. I don't know. When I saw that picture, I was like, oh my God, Floral. I might keep this one for a minute. I'm gonna put it up here on my my shelf of no return. People are gonna be like, what? Who is that? I'm like, I don't know who that is. I have no clue. Put the real curls in there. Oh man, I love it. All right, let me see. Oh, is Christina in here? Do you want me to show her the mirror? Do you want me to show her the mirror? And it's here, come in. For some reason, I don't see when people come in. It's so weird. You are here. Did you see the mirror? Did you see it? You saw it, right? Oh, look at it. Isn't it pretty? So pretty. All right, guys. Oh, wait, I was going to run the house. We have to run the house. So I don't know who makes this. To me, it kind of looks like a gingerbread house or like a house you would see in England. Been there a few times. It does have a small chip right here on the edge, kind of on the underside. I have no idea who makes it, but it's so cool looking. It's so cool looking. So we're going to run this. Okay, let me run this. Well, Delyn won it. Delyn nailed it. She got it. She got it. She's going to treasure it. Let me do glass house. We're going to run this guy. Glass house. Let me get the weight because this is heavy. That was the thing last night. I was like, this thing is so heavy. We'll start it at 20. And then let's do, I think that should fit in a 10 cube. Just double check with my ruler. Maybe an 8 cube. We might be able to fit that in an 8 cube. All right. And no, I'm gonna leave it at 10. That's dangerous. We're gonna say 10 cube. That's cutting it too close. It makes me nervous. All right, we're gonna do 10. 10. All right. So I got the shipping in there. And submit. Add to stream. Okay, here we go, guys. Should be here. Move to stage. Okay, here it is. Look at this. All right, so here is the house. Like I said, I don't know who makes it. It's chipped right here on the bottom. There was a sticker here, but we don't know. We don't know who it was. So let's run it. Here it goes, starting at $29. $29. I just love these little flowers in the front, like little sunflowers. That's what got me. When I saw those, I was like, oh, man. And there's a cat in the window. But it definitely reminds me of being in England. You know, the house, all the houses with like the little driveways with the cars out front. I say little cars because they tend to have little cars there. I remember driving my friend who's over there. She lives over there. She drove me everywhere, and I was like, God, like getting in her car. I'm like a tall person, so I'd be like, okay, let's go. All right, it looks like Moore is our winner for $41. Congratulations on the house. So fantastic. There's 2 cats in the yard. Congratulations on this wonderful piece. I don't know if you know who made it. Do you know who made it? Can you tell us? Can you give us the knowledge? If you don't, report back if you ever find out. Put that over here. Alrighty. So I think that concludes our sale for the evening. I didn't have a whole lot, but like I said, I will have a bunch in my next. Oh, it's a song. It's a song. I will have a bunch in my next sale because this is only 1 box. I filled the whole back of my car today, which was crazy. So I'm going to start preloading that stuff probably now. Why not? And I will get that stuff preloaded. And that'll probably be June 8th, because I had promised to do a Sunday sale on June 8th anyway. So I think we're just going to make it happen on June 8th. So look for that sale. This weekend is paperweight extravaganza. There will be no cats for sale, but we will have amazing paperweights. It is kicking off tomorrow. When will the video be up? Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know. I'm kind of ahead in videos, so maybe early next week. Possibly. I've been trying to space out the antique videos. Antique videos don't do as well as Goodwill videos. That's just a matter of fact. But I do love going to antique malls. So I've been trying to sprinkle them in and kind of get outside the boundary of where I normally go to find things. When will the paperweight with the birds be on top be? My sale on the paperweight extravaganza is on Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern. But the paperweight extravaganza kicks off tomorrow at 6 p.m. That is a kickoff tomorrow, 6 p.m. Fast Friday Freight. But tomorrow I'm going to switch the whole homepage over to paperweights. Maybe not the whole. I'll leave some other categories up there because not everyone's into paperweights, but the top categories will be paperweights. So you can expect to see that. But let's see who's live right now. I want to see who we can raid. I know there's quite a few sellers live. So again, if you're over on Facebook or YouTube, come and join us on Knickknacks. I mean, it's a happening place. I mean, even our competitors are reaching out to our sellers, asking them why they prefer Knickknacks. I mean, that should tell you something. So come on over, knickknacks.net. That's NIKNAX.net. Knickknacks. Okay. That was my little jingle for the night. Okay, who is live? Oh, we've got a first show. Who's having a first show? Did somebody mention that? We have to do a shop the table. First, do we want to raid somebody on their first show though? They have 41 people in there. I feel like it might be a little overwhelming to be like, hey guys, here we are, all 413 of us. That might be crazy. Are we gonna do it? Are we gonna do it? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do it. All right. Everybody be nice, be kind, be encouraging, give a follow, do all the things that you know you're supposed to do. And we're gonna head over to Generations Apart. And I will see you on Saturday kickoff around noonish at some point. And then I'll see you again at 4 p.m. with all the paperweights, which I will have preloaded. I'm halfway there. So let's see. Let's do a raid. Here we go. End stream and raid. Let's go see Generations Apart. Here we go.